Hello everybody, E.T.C here, and welcome back to our A through Z playthrough for Heroes of the Storm. Fun little fact, this is the 6th time that I am having to try and record this video. All the previous times I've had one bad thing after another, whether it was a trolling Nova, an AFK Falstad, a cheese enemy Sergeant Hammer that just needless to say, things I haven't been getting any good quality games while trying to record this. So here's hoping this is gonna work. As you can see, today we have landed upon E.T.C, the Elite Tauren Chieftain, who for a long time was considered one of the best tanks in the game. And then Blizzard worked on their warriors, and over the past year he got changed. He got a nerf to his health. He had his trait changed where it doesn't give attack speed anymore, but instead it gives himself armor. So he's in a bit of a weird spot. He can still get the job done. He's still considered a pretty good warrior, just not top tier anymore. Here's hoping that we get a good quality matchup. Please don't make me have to re-record this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Battlefield of Eternity. Once again, I just cannot seem to get the Volskaya map.
I pray you are ready for what's
Well,
to come.
Can't go Mosh. The friendly team, E.T.C, Ragnaros, Medivh, Junkrat, and Somro. Versus, I guess they don't want me to go there. Ragnaros wants a solo. Versus Butcher, Tyrande, Genji, Gazlo, and Johanna. I mentioned Mosh. E.T.C has one of the best game-changing ults in the game, but it is very interruptible with a stun, a silence, any of those different things that they can be, you can do to knock him out of it. It's a great game-changing ult if your team can take advantage of it, but it's very easy to interrupt. E.T.C's abilities, if you've never seen it before, he has a self-heal called Guitar Solo, which is his E ability, which I can be able to use to give myself a small heal. But Prog Rock is going to be able to let me increase this over time, as long as I'm able to gather some regen globes. Starting to get a little low on health and mana. I'm going to go ahead and Sippy Cup here early on. This is going to be an annoying team to go against. Tyrande can be able to just nullify my armor. Of course, I have a stun that could catch some people, out of position very badly, but they can also be able to get out of it, those situations, very easily as well. I think our Ragnaros can win that trade up top against Gazlo. I hope he can. Oh, man. Oh, got the Johanna. The Genji is low on health. Oh, the Butcher. Oh. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and attack this here so I can get a globe from my Prog Rock quest. So we are unfortunately behind in level. There are already 3. We haven't even gotten to 2 yet, and the objective is up. I don't think we can win the trade for the objective. Oh, there we go. That's one of the things I love about E.T.C being able to use that stun to knock people back into position. I was able to knock their Tyrande back towards our Somro to be able to make it where the Somro clones, or Mirages, excuse me, could be able to get the damage on the Tyrande. Who on their team? Is it the Gazlo? Did Gazlo place a turret? No, he's way up there. Butcher can't really be effective on this map yet until he gets his stacks, but now E.T.C actually used to be a pretty good choice on this map back when his trait used to give attack speed to his teammates, but since they took that away and all he does is give himself armor, not really as valuable on this map anymore as he used to be. We do have a Junkrat and of course the Somro being able to use his Mirages to help attack the objective. Use that knockback to knock the Johanna away. Was able to stun the Genji there to be able to let our teammates finish him off. That's one of the things that's great about his Q ability, which is called Power Slide. It's a way to be able to apply a stun like that. I can use that to either engage into a fight or disengage to get myself out of trouble if I want. Some of the best abilities for tanks can be able to let them do that. Gonna focus on the objective here because it is very close. Although I should consider focusing on the Johanna there. The Johanna is rooted. We could try and maybe... Oh, the Gazlo knocked back. Oh, but the turrets and Genji able to finish off our Ragnaros. I am like pretty much out of mana. The Genji is chasing just because he can. What is with the flames there? I'm gonna stun that Genji to kind of help. Oh my gosh, are you serious? He went back in to try and kill me, and the fort killed him. Ugh. My goodness. Genji players. I'm gonna get the globe here. Globe. Chill. It's like, I get it, Rag. I get it. You want solo? Chill. And our... Oh, did Junkrat use the mine to knock Butcher? Oh, wow. Gonna go with Hammer on here because that's gonna give us some value with the objective. Being able to increase our auto attack speed. Unfortunately, my power slide is on cooldown, otherwise I could be able to knock them here or stun them, but... wasn't quite able to knock Johanna away from that condemn. There, Genji trying to get our Junkrat. Johanna using her unstoppable. And go ahead and alright. Time this right. And I'm dead. I was trying to knock their Genji back towards the towers to hopefully have our teammates finish him off, but I guess I dove too deep and they finished me off. Like I said, or was noticing, they have a lot of stuns. Johanna has a stun. Gazlo has a stun. Tyrande has a stun. Butcher has a stun. Which is why I could not go mosh pit against this team. Our team is grabbing that camp to try and apply some pressure while the objective is up. Not a bad idea. There's a globe. Can I get close enough to it? Yes, I was able to do so. The Butcher is right there. Let's see if we can be able to start working on the objective here. Although I really need to come over here and try and do some chasing and peels for my team. The Genji, of course, able to just get away. Stunned, but oh, the focus. Meanwhile, our Ragnaros continues to just stay in the lane. So died a couple times already, but it'd be better if I was the only one dying. But unfortunately, yep, our Ragnaros just got killed. Oh, I took the silence from my Medivh teammate. We got the Genji. Can I live? I power slided. Got over here. Took stage dive. Tyrande with that ridiculous range. Holy moly, that Tyrande. Ugh. Got the globe for my quest. They are working on our objective, our immortal over here. The Butcher has finished his quest, so that's very bad. So he now... How did I get slowed so much just now? And this Saranda is all over me. Look at this. The Saranda's chasing me. So I... Oh, gosh. Try and save our Junkrat here. Unfortunately, because their Butcher finished his meat quest, that's going to make it much harder for us to win the objective. Stage dive there. I don't think I got any value from that. There we go. We were able to finish off their Butcher. This is a good opportunity here. Unfortunately, that Tyrande is able to just... And the Johanna is B-stepping. Oh, because the Gazlo took Robo Goblin, so he's also fighting the objective, and I am dead. Where was my team? Why were they over here and not here? Yeah, this is probably about as annoying of a comp to go against as there is in the game. A stealth Tyrande. I can't stand Tyrande. A Genji, a Butcher. Wow. Like, I know you're right there, Tyrande. I see you. Whoever came up with the rework of, let's give her a stealth ult. Ugh. I don't know what that person was thinking. And now Butcher is chasing me. Wow, they are all really focusing on me so hard right now. Meanwhile, our Ragnaros is once again by himself in the bottom lane. Doesn't really help us defend this. Ugh. Genji cannot be able to do anything against him. Our Ragnaros is just standing there doing nothing. And then he just walks in and gets himself killed. This is the kind of thing that's been happening in all these games. I can't tell if this Ragnaros is actually trying to do something or if he's intentionally trolling. The Gazlo's pushing the bottom lane. See if I can stage dive over here and get a good angle on them. And, oh, now our team is dead. Well, this was probably a bad idea. Yep, I'm silenced, and I'm dead. Look at this Tyrande. I'm sorry, but whoever came up with this stealth ult, that person should... I don't want to say that they should be fired, but my gosh.
We better do something about that.
Ugh. Stun, 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 stun. There's just no end to the stuns. team has insane stuns. Why am I so slow? Seriously, who on this team is applying a slow? Is that it? Is that what's slowing me? The Johannes? Oh my gosh. Well, that's a change I forgot about. They made Tyranda's ult, or not Tyrande, not Tyrande. I can't even think right now. I'm so frustrated and upset. Ah! They made it where E.T.C's power slide could be interrupted. And my ult just got interrupted as well. Oh my gosh. And I died. And the Tyranda's B-stepping and spraying. Ah! I don't want to have to re-record this. I'm so tired of having to do this. Re-record this because the game refuses to give me a good, decent game. And I'm silenced again by Land of the Slaughter. Oh my gosh, this Tyrande and her stupid stealth.
Playing out there, bro. Our claws under attack. We better do something about that.
So this can be a showcase to also to those of you who can see what not to do in games like this. What this Tyrande is doing, taunting, B-stepping, spraying in the face of your opponents, it's not classy. It's bad for the game, bad for the community. Don't follow the example of this Tyrande player. This Tyrande player is an example of everything that is bad with this game and this genre. There we go. I don't care if we're gonna die here. I killed the Tyrande, so I get some satisfaction here. B-step that. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I sound bitter? Do I sound upset? Salty? You'd probably be salty too if you were having to re-record this same video for a 6th time. Nah, it's not the Junkrat's fault. Our Ragnaros dying 12 times. Again, I couldn't tell. Now, he says he sucked in this match. But again, I'm not entirely sure whether or not... He seems like he was actually trying. And of course, this Tyrande player is MVP. This is awful. This is one of the worst things about this MVP system. Rewarding players who act like that. So this player is going to continue to act that way to other players. and give a bad reputation to this community. Make the... I love being able to say that the community for this game and Blizzard games is better than the community of other games like League of Legends. That's what I try and tell people when they ask me about it, compared to League. And then I see Tyrande players like that. I see just players like this Tyrande player act like that. And this Genji player. And of course, they were in a party together. No wonder. Ugh. And then it's like, how is this better than the League community when you have players like this Tyrande? This player, you are an awful for the community of this game. You should be ashamed of yourself and try to be more classy and try to be a more sportsmanlike in this game. My gosh. I feel like adding sprays and taunts and everything just made it worse for the community, especially people like this. Oh, I'm sorry, did this become a tirade or a rant? Well, that's how frustrated I am. I didn't want to have to do this, but I am so sick of having to re-record this same video over and over again. This is the one that's going up on the channel. I'm tired of having to re-record my E.T.C video. We're just gonna do this. This is gonna stand as E.T.C's video, and we're gonna move on because I'm getting sick of it. Up next, Falstad. Stay tuned.